Okay, so the purpose of this video is to showcase to you exactly how I best prepare for a 5K. From about 5 days to go, it ended up being an absolutely epic 5K race, which I'll show you a bit towards the end of this video, but I'll definitely put in a separate video all about the race and maybe do a bit of a voiceover throughout. I'm conscious that the video editing is fairly basic. It gets my point across. I could spend more time editing this video, but then again, it would take away time from training, and if I take away time from training, I stand less of a chance improving, and I know you watching want me to improve. So yeah, hopefully it gets the point across and you can learn a lot from this. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. But yeah, let's rewind to 5 days before the race day. I went to the Adidas Runners London run. It was a 4 by 6 minute tempo run. Recovery was 90 seconds. So in the session, I actually worked with a really talented runner there called Sefu Jamal. And I definitely pushed a bit harder than tempo. And I was completely fine with that because I know with 5 days to go, I would rather work harder then, because in the days leading up after that point, I wasn't going to do anything too hard for too long that could jeopardize race day. So it's Saturday morning and 4 days to go until the 5K race. I'm about to go for my shakeout and I'm very tired this morning. Unfortunately, Haley, my 2.5-year-old, had a tummy bug this week, so she's been up since 5 a.m. this morning. But yeah, it is what it is. Legs can feel the sports massage from yesterday, and I think that's why it's important that you don't get one the day before a race, or if you do get one close to the race, they don't go too deep. But yeah, I think today's little shakeout will only do the body a world of good. Nothing fast, just a couple of strides at the end to snap out of the comfort zone, keep the rhythm and form there. Okay, so 2.5 days until the 5K. I've just finished my session and I'm chilling in the little blow-up pool over here. It's cooking outside. I think it's like 24, 25 degrees at the moment. But yeah, today was actually, there was positives and negatives to take from today. Let's start with the positives. I think the good thing is that I was able to hit some good leg speed. So the session I did was a monofart leg, which is sort of the perfect session 2 days out ahead of a shorter race like a 5K. 10 minutes of volume, so less volume than what I'll be running, which means that I could go faster than target 5K pace, because you obviously have breaks in between as well. So yeah, really a session that I highly recommend doing at this stage prior to a race. So the positives is that I managed to hit some very good run speed. My average run speed for the 10 minutes was 2:53 per kilometer. Obviously it's significantly faster than my 5K race pace. So yeah, really happy that I managed to hit that pace. And the other thing is that I had a bit of an asthma flare up, but I managed to keep that under control, which was great. So that was a big win in itself. I think I could get it under control in this training session, but in a race, there's absolutely no hiding. And if the asthma gets to a bad stage early on, there's just no ways I'll be able to get it under control unless I slow down or stop or something like that. So yeah, I really need to focus on getting healthy ahead of Tuesday. I think, yeah, one thing that isn't going in my favor at the moment is that I woke up and I felt like I had a real post-nasal drip. The body feels good, so I decided to run and do the session, so that felt okay, but I don't feel physically 100%, and like I said, in racing there's no hiding, so I'm going to place a big focus on sort of like getting the body as healthy as possible ahead of Tuesday night. What I'm fighting at the moment is a combination of the pollen in the air and hay fever, which is causing a flare up in my asthma. And then on top of that, the nursery germs that are going around at the moment, they're a bit crazy. And I feel like I go through phases where I don't get sick for months and months and months. And then I feel like I go through phases where I'm fighting one thing after the next, and it's been like that for the last sort of 3 weeks. So the leg speed's been good, but I've just been fighting nursery virus after nursery virus and pollen and asthma. Anyways, enough moaning. Let's try and give myself the best chance of coming right ahead of Tuesday night. Okay, so it's Monday morning. The race is tomorrow evening, and yeah, I actually woke up feeling quite a lot better than yesterday. Far from 100%, but I feel like I'm good enough to race, and now I'm excited and looking forward to the race because I know it's really happening. So yeah, I use my heart rate as a good indicator to tell how sick I really am. And when I am not well, it sort of goes about 3 to 7 beats higher than usual. Last night it was 36, my resting, so that's pretty much on normal, and a good sign that the body's good enough to race. So I did a morning shakeout, and it felt okay too. It's more of just clogged up here, but the body feels pretty good actually. So yeah, time to do what I do after every run and get my 12 jump squats, jump lunges and calf raises in, get some carbs in, and start freshening up ahead of tomorrow. Okay, so it's the morning of the race, and yeah, I am just so frustrated actually. Yeah, I just want to be at full health because the mind's ready to level up, the body's ready to level up. I just need to get healthy and put a string of healthy weeks together. But I'm doing what I can to make that happen. I just got to be patient. But yeah, I decided to race tonight. The reason being is because the body's actually feeling pretty good. Even though you can probably hear I'm a bit congested. It's more just a bit in my throat, in my nose and in my ears. And you know, it's not a target 5k race. It's just sort of like a season opener, seeing where I'm at. I think, you know, if it had been a sub 220 attempt, then it definitely wouldn't be worth the risk. But yeah, it's just frustrating, guys, because I was meant to do this race 2 weeks ago and I missed out due to illness. And here I am 2 weeks later and still not 100%. So looking forward to finally feeling 100% when that day comes. But yeah, just to recap where I'm at. So last night or yesterday afternoon, I did an easy 7k shakeout, and I split the day, so 15k's in total. Why I split it into two is just to reduce the chances of legs being stiff today. And then this morning I just did a little jog to the gym. At the gym, just a bit of like activation work, mobility, stretching, tiny bit of core, and then a bit of steam room to try and get rid of what's left. So yeah, as it stands, I'm still going to do the race, and at least there's no pressure on this one. Like, it's just to set a marker. But looking forward to healthy days. Let's go. Okay guys, so race number is on, and here we are. We've made the start line, now to make the finish line. Yeah, I've never ever DNF'd in my life, and I don't plan on doing that in a 5k race. Let's not even think about that. Yeah, like I said, body feels good enough to race, so I'm back in that decision. I'm not going to do anything stupid. What I want out from today is just to be able to perform to the best of my ability given where I'm currently at, especially considering the rocky few weeks. And whatever I do today, I know I can build on and improve with some of the 5 and 10k races coming up. So yeah, I know last time when I checked at results, there was a fellow Adidas runner, Sefu Jamal. He is super quick. He ran 14:33 last week, and then I think second place did around 15:18. So yeah, I'm hoping he's here this week, so I have something to chase. I'm not quite there yet, definitely not. So at least it'll give me a target, but I'm also hoping I don't land in no man's land. But yeah, whatever it is, I'll be sure to just leave nothing out there. You know, I don't take things very seriously at all, but when it comes to racing, I definitely dial it in, and it's business time.
Right, good go guys, 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go. Got this, Nick, let's go. Let's go, Nick! Woo! Steaming ahead.
Finishing in 14:55.
You're the guy I was speaking to. I said I thought you'd do well.
Yeah, you were. Thank you.
Yeah, and I didn't know you. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. Well done. And you. Awesome. Oh, to go sub 15 means a lot to me, especially sounding like this. It was so tough. I knew that if I go over threshold too early, well, I mean, I'm going to be over threshold, but if I go deep into the red too early, then it's going to be trouble steady. But I actually managed to pace it so well, thanks to the Herne Hill Harrier gentleman. Yeah, he was looking so smooth, it made it easier for me. And 14:55, I think. I'll take that all day long. Onwards and upwards from here. One thing left to say, boom, shakalaka. Let's go.
Yes, guys, I've had a bit of time to come back to life, and yeah, you know, I can never take for granted just how special a sub 15 is for me. It took me years to break 17 minutes, so you know, to bank a few sub 15s is just amazing. And yeah, I'm really happy it was the correct decision to race today. Yeah, just really happy with that performance, happy with those splits. It was so nice to have someone to work with and keep me on my toes. Thank you, Morgan from Herne Hill. Phenomenal athletes, up and coming, that's for sure. Such a good stride, so nice to run behind. And I think, you know what, in these races, in a 5K, never ceases to amaze me just how tough it is. Like, the first K goes like this. I almost tripped at the start. I think our first K was 2:53, feeling like I'm chilling. And then, you know, the last 2Ks was like 3:03 and I think around 3. And that last K, you look at your watch, you've got like 600 to go and you think a lap and a half of the track. Then you've got 400 to go, you think a lap of the track, and you look at the finish and it feels like it's miles away. So yeah, those thoughts always go through your head every race. But at the end, you recover and you're ready to go again. So yeah, onwards and upwards from here. I hope you learned a lot from this video. And if you have any questions, pop them in the comments. And that's how I prep for a 5K. And next up is Essex London 10K next weekend. Let's go.